Hi everyone, hope you're all well. In today's video we're going to talk about the essential skills required for web developers. So whether you're a beginner looking to enter the field or an experienced developer aiming to level up your skills, this video will provide valuable insights into the key abilities needed to excel in web development. So let's dive right in and explore the skills that can help you thrive as a web developer. So first of all, what are web developers? Web developers are professionals who specialize in building websites and web applications. They are responsible for designing, coding, and maintaining the technical aspects of websites, ensuring they function smoothly and deliver an optimal user experience. Web developers work with various programming languages, markup languages, and frameworks to create the front end, also known as the client side, and the back end, also known as the server side, components of a website. Web developers have various roles and responsibilities depending on their specialization and the specific needs of a project. Here are some key roles and responsibilities commonly associated with web developers. First up, we have actual web development. So web developers are responsible for designing, coding, and modifying websites or web applications. They create the functional element of a website, ensuring that it is visually appealing, user-friendly, and responsive across different devices. Web developers write and maintain the code that powers websites, and they work with programming languages like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and may also use frameworks and libraries like React, Angular, or jQuery. Front-end developers focus on the visual and interactive elements of a website that users interact with directly. They work on the user interface, implement navigation features, optimize page loading time, and ensure cross-browser compatibility. Back-end developers are responsible for the server-side logic of a website or web application. They develop and maintain databases, handle user authentication, manage server configurations, and integrate various components to ensure the smooth functioning of the website. Web developers handle the storage and retrieval of data for websites, and they design and maintain databases, create queries, and ensure data integrity and security. And they're also responsible for testing websites or web applications to identify and fix any bugs or issues. They conduct thorough testing to ensure proper functionality, optimize performance, and resolve any compatibility problems that may arise. Web developers often work in teams, collaborating with designers, project managers, and other stakeholders. Effective communication skills are crucial for understanding project requirements, discussing ideas, and coordinating tasks as well. Next up is continuous learning. So web development is a rapidly evolving field, and developers must stay updated with the latest trends, technologies, and best practices. They should be proactive in learning new tools and techniques to enhance their skills and deliver high-quality solutions. And lastly, website maintenance and updates. So web developers may be responsible for maintaining and updating websites after their initial development. This includes any bug fixing, adding new features, optimizing performance, and ensuring the security measures are in place. Remember that roles and responsibilities of web developers can vary depending on the organization, project scope, and individual expertise. This is a general overview of what's expected of most web developers that are out there. So what are some required skills needed by web developers? Web developers require a combination of technical skills, programming language skills, and other abilities to effectively carry out their responsibilities. Some essential skills for web developers include proficiency in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So these are foundational languages of the web. HTML is used for structuring web pages, CSS is used for styling and layout, and JavaScript for adding interactivity and functionality. Apart from JavaScript though, familiarity with programming languages like Python, PHP, Ruby, or Java can be advantageous, depending on the project requirements. Knowledge of popular web development frameworks and libraries like React, Angular, Vue.js, jQuery, or Bootstrap can significantly enhance a developer's efficiency and productivity. Proficiency in using version control systems like Git allows developers to track changes, collaborate with others, and easily manage code repositories as well. Web developers should be well versed in creating responsive websites that adapt to different screen sizes and devices, ensuring a consistent user experience across platforms. Web developers should be well versed in creating responsive websites that adapt to different screen sizes, devices, to ensure a consistent user experience across different platforms. Understanding web accessibility standards and best practices is crucial for ensuring that websites are usable and inclusive for people with disabilities. Knowledge of server-side programming languages like Node.js, PHP, Ruby on Rails, or Python enables developers to handle back-end logic really effectively. And familiarity with databases such as MySQL, PostgreSQL, or MongoDB, and knowledge of query languages like SQL is essential for handling data storage and retrieval. Strong problem-solving skills and the ability to debug and resolve issues efficiently are valuable attributes for web developers. And as mentioned before, continuous learning, as web development is a dynamic field, so developers need to be eager to learn and adapt to new technologies, tools, and trends to stay up to date and deliver cutting-edge solutions. Effective communication skills are essential for collaborating with team members, understanding client requirements, and conveying technical concepts to non-technical stakeholders. And lastly, attention to detail and testing. Meticulous attention to detail is crucial for writing clean and error-free code. Web developers should also possess skills in testing and debugging to ensure the functionality and quality of their work. These skills, combined with a passion for learning and problem solving, can help web developers excel in their roles as well. Are web developers even in demand? The short answer is yes. Web developers continue to be in high demand. The increasing reliance on digital technology and the growth of online businesses have created a strong need for skilled web developers. Every business, organization, or individual aiming to establish an online presence requires a website, and this has led to consistent demand for web developers who can design, develop, and maintain websites as well. On top of that, as mobile usage continues to increase, businesses and organizations are focusing on optimizing their websites for mobile devices. Web developers with skills in responsive web design and mobile app development are highly sought after nowadays. Web applications as well are widely used for various purposes, including productivity tools, communication platforms, and customer management systems. Web developers who can create robust, scalable, and user-friendly applications are in high demand. And web development is well suited for remote work, and the demand for remote web developers have increased significantly. This has opened up opportunities for developers to work with clients and companies from anywhere in the world. While the demand for web developers is generally high, it's worth noting that the specific demand for certain technologies and programming language and frameworks, it can vary over time. Staying adaptable and continuously updating one's skills can help web developers remain competitive in the job market. So let's talk about some good resources web developers can use to hone their skills. Web developers have access to a wide range of resources that enhance their skills and stay up to date with latest trends and technologies. Some popular resources include online learning platforms like Udemy, like this website here, Udemy, Coursera, and LinkedIn Learning. They offer a vast array of web development courses ranging from beginner to advanced levels. These courses can cover various topics like HTML, CSS, JavaScript, frameworks, and lots more. And what's really good about web development is that because it's such a popular industry now, there's really specific learning pathways that a lot of these online learning platforms present. So for example, on Udemy's website here, you can see that they have a broad selection of courses specifically to do with web development, and they can give you sort of learning pathways courses so that you're not getting overwhelmed with a bunch of choices. You can do beginner favorites, new, and you can sort of start from the beginning if you need to, or even look for a specific type of web development that you can learn to enhance your skills in that as well. So it's a really good kind of way to enhance your skills, but also learn to become a web developer as well. Next up is documentation and official websites. So official documentation and websites for programming language themselves and frameworks and libraries are really excellent resources. So for example, MDN Web Docs, so this is React's official website and Angular's official documentation. They provide really comprehensive information, tutorials, and examples of the programming language and the framework itself. So it's a really good way to learn a specific language or a specific framework. Next up, we have online coding communities. So participating in online coding communities like Stack Overflow, GitHub, Reddit, they can provide opportunities to learn from experienced developers, seek guidance, and collaborate on projects. These platforms also offer discussions, Q&A sessions, and code reviews. In this example, we have GitHub, and GitHub is a web-based platform that serves as a code hosting and collaboration platform. It offers a robust community of developers and provides numerous benefits for developers looking to enhance their skills. Some of the main benefits of GitHub is their code sharing and collaboration. So GitHub allows developers to share their code with others and collaborate on different projects and contribute to open source projects as well. It provides a platform for developers to learn from each other, review each other's code, suggest improvements, and work together to build high quality software. What's really cool about GitHub is that you can learn from existing projects. So GitHub hosts a vast collection of open source projects in various programming languages and domains. Developers can explore these projects, examine their code base, and learn from real-world examples. This helps in understanding the best practices, coding patterns, and industry standards as well. It's also a good way to showcase work and enhance your personal branding. So GitHub does act as like a developer's portfolio that can so they can showcase their projects, contributions, and skills. By maintaining an active GitHub profile and engaging in an open source projects, developers can establish their expertise, gain recognition, and build their personal brand within the developer community. Overall, GitHub community offers a collaborative environment for developers to learn, contribute, and improve their skills. It encourages knowledge sharing, fosters open source development, and provides valuable opportunities for networking and other connections with developers and industry professionals as well. Another good way for web developers to enhance their skills are blogs and tutorial websites. So there's numerous web development blogs and tutorial websites out there that provide valuable insights, tips, and tutorials on various web development topics. In this example, we have CSS Tricks, which is a really popular website dedicated to providing helpful information, tutorials, and tips related to web development, but specifically focusing on CSS and front-end development as well. Online forums and discussion boards are a really good way to hone your skin as well. Platforms like Reddit's r/webdevelopment or Hashnode or dev.to host active communities for web developers, and these forums provide opportunities to ask questions, share knowledge, and engage in discussions with fellow developers. Remember that the choice of resources can depend on your specific learning style, preferences, and the areas that you want to focus on. It's also essential to practice hands-on coding and work on real-world projects to help solidify your skills. So that wraps up our video on the skills required for web developers. I hope you find this information helpful and informative. Remember that web development is an ever-evolving field, and honing these skills will empower you to create impactful websites and web applications. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more development tutorials and insights. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.